We're going to do a very basic FX trick on Adley today. We're going to go ahead and put some latex on here, all on the side of the face to kind of simulate a burn victim, a rotted flesh. It all depends on the makeup job, what you do. If you do it in reds, it can be burnt flesh. If you do it in gray tones, it could be a zombie skin. It all depends on what you want to do with it. First off, grab your glue stick. Remember, always use your glue stick when working with latex, Prozade. Anytime you're going to glue something on somebody's face, start by gluing down the eyebrows. And we're also going to go ahead and get into her hairline right here. This is a water-based glue stick, meaning it cleans up with water. Okay, we're going to use liquid latex. Just lightly dab it on there. As always, when working with latex, it's best to go ahead and use very light coats. Be careful when doing it around their eyes. You don't want to get latex and glue their eyes shut. Before doing any latex work on any of your actors, make sure they're not allergic to latex. Using a hairdryer helps to speed the drying process. You're going to have to put on multiple coats, so you want to dry it as quick as possible. Okay, it's still a little bit thin, so we'll do another coat. Okay, now it's just 2 coats on there. You can see it when we start to pinch the skin together. It creates a very quick scour, and that latex is going to hold that in place. Now, as you see, in as little as 2 minutes, you're already starting to create something. With most FX makeup, it's all about the layers. Okay, now we have 3 coats on there. We start by opening it up a little bit. As you see, I'm just pulling on it, pulling it off of her face, creating a little bit of a wound there. Stretch it, stick it to the other thing. Latex sticks to latex, so for the most part, you can start working this in there. Roll the edges back. It gives you a lip for your hole, for your burn, your blister, whatever you're going for. Again, yet another layer. Alrighty, now we've went ahead and built the foundation of Adley's burn, her zombie skin, however we're going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and start adding some color now. As you can see, we used a natural-based latex color. So right off the bat, we really don't have to do a whole lot with the latex itself. So I'm going to start by all the holes that we made, kind of sort of just outlining to create depth. We're using the Dead Purple from Cinema Secrets. Again, that trauma stack is your best friend. While I have my Dead Purple out, I'm going to go ahead and do her eyes. Look up. Be very careful when working around your actors or your own eyes. Just lightly smoothing out, blending in that purple edge. As you can see, it's making that wound look deeper than it actually is. It's bringing 3D to the wound. know that I've said this before, but this is your best friend, this color right here. Dead purple. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of the red and go into the wounds. Just a little bit though, not too much. You don't want to overpower it. I'll go ahead and stipple a little bit of yellow onto that burnt skin tissue. That'll help bring out the nasty, pussy look that skin gets once it's all burned nasty. No offense to any burn victims out there. Gonna hit that with a blending brush. Stippling in some flesh tones. Remember to use a stipple motion. It will help hide the edges. Also help create skin texture. We started off with a very light. Now we're going to go to a medium. As said before, afterwards, and all throughout this DVD, the trick to making a realistic makeup job is to add layers. Blending brush. Do not use a brush stroke, a stipple stroke. Using the undead purple on the stipple sponge, I'm going to very lightly stipple around the wound. Again, very lightly, to create a bruising effect. A little bit of the yellow, just a little bit. For this, we're going to lightly use some blood gel, very lightly. I'm running that blood gel into the creases and the lips of the wound. Remember, don't overdo it. Grabbing our stipple sponge again, lightly stipple it. Our FX blood, nice fresher look to it. The FX blood is thinner and brighter than the blood gel. When used with the blood gel, it adds 3 dimension, as again, you're going to hear this a lot on this DVD. Now we're going to go ahead and lightly, very lightly, go around the perimeter of the wound. With a little bit of purple, not too much, just enough to simulate bruising. Alrighty, there you have it. A little quick 15-minute burn job. She's ready to go out and scare the crap out of some Halloween-y type people.
That was cool.